We're not live. Now we live.
Stop lying.
I hate that motherfucker, man. Boy,
Because I know computer.
I
And I
just
know
want to throw a
StreamYard.
snowball at you.
Ain't no snow where I'm at. I'm in Atlanta. It's rain. Ain't no snow where I'm at.
So look, here's what I was saying, right? Here's what I was saying. I agree, but I thought, this is just me. I thought niggas was just, you know what I'm saying? I'll save it. Don't worry about it. We'll talk. We'll talk.
See, all of that's confusing for you to start a sentence, then stop and think I'm finna remember that shit later on.
No, we're gonna bring it back up. I'm gonna call everybody on the phone. We're gonna do it, but we ain't gonna do it on here. So what's up?
I just told you what I was gonna do. How y'all doing?
What you say? What you say you gonna do?
I'm finna go give me a bunch of blank motherfucking hats, and I'm sending them to your ass, and you send them back with the motherfucking A's on and the halo and the thing.
Hey, but go ahead. He changed the whole situation. Have you seen the news? I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
That was for me. Sorry, good. I thought we was all friends here. I thought we was all family.
Hey, my motherfucking man's right there. He ain't at work, baby. He ain't at work. That nigga ain't. He off today. He went in there. He went in there and negotiated for Mondays off.
Yo, man, what's up, people? It's your boy Ray Grady, man, over here with my alpha male comedy tour brothers, my DJ, road manager in here. This is what we do on Mondays with Alpha Nation. You know what I'm saying? Why I say alpha male, that's what I'll do. I won't say Alpha Nation. Alpha Nation is Wednesday. But this is what we do. We get on here, introduce everybody to the platform that y'all know we still together. Everybody's still healthy. I hope everybody's still healthy.
Yeah, I beat gonorrhea twice since everything happened.
Hey man, why you always gotta say something like that?
Hey man, I was letting everybody know about my health situation. That I was good. What are you talking about, man? God damn, man.
Listen, man. Well, you know what? We're gonna get right into it, nigga. You all right? You have fun? What you get into over the weekend, bro?
Who, me? Nothing. I did a lot of stuff. I kind of forgot because I went down to Miami and did a show. Not Miami, Fort Walton Beach.
Okay.
Florida did a show. It's like an army town.
Okay.
Beach is beautiful. It was raining, and then majority of the time I was high off edible, so I had a good ass time down there.
You got to tell everybody that motherfucking time you had that weed lemonade, nigga.
Oh yeah. Look, the funniest shit about that is everybody know I don't get high, but that was the first time my cousin Joe Sean, he got them weed dispensaries down there. So this nigga I tell him, I said, man, I'm thirsty as hell, man. You got no water, nothing. He give me the lemonade, but he say, check this out. To me, that's drinking.
Improv, right? We was gonna do improv
before the improv. So I bust the bitch down. I'm boom, 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 boom. He like, hey, nigga, what is you doing? I said, nigga, I'm drinking this lemonade. He gonna tell my nigga, read it. It's weed in the goddamn lemonade.
Man.
Nigga.
Oh.
And everywhere you go in fucking LA, it take damn near an hour to get there.
Well, I mean
45 minutes of shit.
About 45, yeah. About 45.
So it take us 45 minutes to get to this motherfucker. I done went to sleep in the car. I done woke up high than the motherfucker. Now, out of everything, out of anybody, I go through the crowd of people and shit. Tyler see me.
Right.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
Tyler first look at me and say, man, this nigga is high. He said, what is you doing high? You don't even smoke it. I said, man, this nigga, it's crowded in there. I'm whispering. This nigga gave me some lemonade with some marijuana in it, nigga. He said, why is you whispering? I said, because everybody's listening.
Man.
I guess on stage, nigga. Sidekick, I'm on stage.
Man, listen to
with
this.
Me, myself, and I.
Man.
Myself ain't agreeing with none of my jokes.
Nigga.
I say, fuck that nigga, me, do your shit. I'm up in that motherfucker looking around and everybody's looking at me. People laughing. But Grady said, man, what the fuck? Who was on stage with you? I said, me, myself, and I. And these niggas is steady following me. That nigga Tyler, the weed, may he rest in peace, Chronic King, say, nigga, you need to give me the rest of that lemonade.
That's exactly what he said, too. Hey, man, all I know is famous sidekick when I tell that nigga was high is giraffe ass. I was like, damn, bro, he had blowed. I didn't even say hi to him. I was like, that nigga blowed in the mother. I took it back 90, so that nigga blowed in the motherfucker. Right?
I'm on stage, flipping the fuck out and scared to death because I'm like, I think everybody gonna know I'm high.
And D-Ray didn't even know. D-Ray didn't even say nothing.
No, he didn't know. Nobody really didn't know. Only motherfucker that really peeped it was Tyler. When I walked through the door, he said, this nigga is high. What are you doing? What is you doing high? And I still don't smoke no motherfucking weed, but I didn't know there was no weed in that goddamn lemonade. Man. It was delicious. It was delicious to the motherfucker.
Let me tell you something. The story was so good, G. I was like, I'll try a sifter of it. I just want to see.
You'll try a little,
right? I just like what you put in the cognac. I just want to have just a little blue of it and just to sip it, just to see, because I ain't. Man, I can't do the reefer because it getting your clothes. I can't handle the reefer. I don't know why. I can't.
Me neither, man. I don't want the reefer because the funny part about reefer is everybody know you high before you tell them. I want to tell people what's wrong with me. I want them to smell it because I can sit back and just be chilling, but I don't think I can ever get away with being high.
Yeah, because I'll be thinking like everybody is. They your friends and shit. Most niggas ain't your friend. When everybody high, like, nigga, don't like you. Like, well, you're not gonna share this marijuana. So it don't even matter. I'm not gonna share with you. I might just give you the marijuana. Only that's what made me stop though. When I was down there, let me tell you, when I had some, what's the Snoop Dogg first album? Nigga.
Doggy Style.
Who?
Doggy Style.
So look, they was bumping Lottie Dottie. So one of the guys from the lower named Cliff, he had the motherfucking Cool Water cologne on because that's how they was promoting it from the Cool Water. So he's spraying it and shit. I'm like, man, he has, that shit smell good. And then that nigga just started blowing. And he was like, man, you want to hit the bowl? And I was like, well, no. But I couldn't tell him no. I was just like, I'll try it. And it was it was just because I had to share with him. Because I didn't know
niggas. You let some niggas influence you to drugs.
No, let me tell you. It was so much for all the guys down there. What I'm gonna say? No, I was just like, all right, well, fuck it. Mm-hmm. And I grabbed it, and then I was like, and I took a pull, then gave it to one of the guys, and they like, man, pass it that way. I'm like, bet. And I'm like, I just put my lips on with his lips. Oh, that's all right. That was it. That was it after that. I couldn't fuck with it. I was just so you can have the reef. You can have the reef. But I do want some of that lemonade.
Shit, Joe Sean down there with you.
Give me his number. I want a little bit of it. I just want a little bit.
Man, there's no little bit, man. That motherfucking shit had me gone. But I had an edible down there in Florida, man. This nigga gave. We went over my man house to promote her. Mm-hmm. He was like, man, you want some weed? You want some drink? I was like, no, I don't drink or smoke. I said, I might eat an edible every now and then. That nigga said, oh, edible? I got the edible. Man, when I tell you this nigga come back with the biggest, the Rice Krispie was like this, famous. This big, man. That nigga say, I'm going to tell you right now. Just get a little bit, man. You say you going to sleep good.
Shit.
Hey, the show was the next day at 8:00.
What time you get up?
They was calling me and banging on the hotel door at 5. I slept the whole day. Let me tell you how I found out I was high. I take my PlayStation on the road. Y'all know I be playing them games. I be playing that Grand Theft Auto like a motherfucker.
You do.
I'm playing Grand Theft Auto, nigga. I done dozed off and tore my whole car up, and the car flipped over, The man on the game standing out the car looking at me, looking at the screen, looking like he looking through me like, cut me off. Cut me off. You just tried to kill me. And walked off. I said, I'm fucked up. Let me go get into bed.
Hey, man, I don't want no Rice Krispie treat. Gonna have me like that. What you get into over the weekend, Kit?
Oh shit!
What you get into over the weekend, bro?
Oh, me?
You,
man, in Vegas, chilling. A little bit of work, a little bit of pleasure. You know, Valentine's Day, hanging out.
You still there?
Still there.
Where your Jordans at?
Right. They all around here. You know how to go.
I didn't know Sidekick was in no. I didn't know Sidekick. At first, I thought that nigga was in the robe.
I thought he was in the robe. I was like, is he sexy? Zip up. What you doing?
This nigga just not. He having a Valentine's Day extravaganza.
What is he doing? Look, I was trying to play it off. I kept looking at the comedy over, you know, your t-shirt ball head. I'm like, why James? Huh? Why is his skin? Ain't nobody sick on the dress.
Why he all up on the camera?
Right? You all here been like, shit, what y'all getting into?
he got the V-neck on.
Got that big ass chain. That motherfucker chain he got on. How was the event dope? Kick, was it dope?
It was cool. It was cool. Yeah. It was
I mean, no, it wasn't shit. When the time niggas say it was cool, yeah, it was. Come on,
check. You know, it wasn't that much, but it was a check. You know,
it was good. It was a check. You got your money.
There you go.
Let me say something. The crazy shit is when we do shows and famous, you gonna peep game. We all get our money, but if ain't nobody there and we still perform, but we got all our money, niggas feel like that was a failed show, nigga. We be like, yeah.
I don't.
I do. I do. What? What you eating anyway? Oatmeal?
No. It be some chicken and I'm talking about. It's my dinner time. And sorry. I don't know what coach y'all on. It's chicken and mashed potato. Chicken and mashed potato. It's a big plate. Ain't a lot on this big plate.
You got a medieval time chicken piece up there. What the fuck?
That's right.
A hen? You eating a whole hen?
I mean, some legs and some mashed potatoes that are seasoned. Excellent.
Famous, what you get into over the weekend, bro?
26, what?
Famous, what you get into over the weekend? Man, shit.
I just been chilling, man. I got
the fucked up Wi-Fi. That's what you got. Wi-Fi. Shit.
Yeah, we can.
No, your shit been skipping in and out, man.
It be like, yeah, cause see, I left yesterday.
That's how it shit was.
Yesterday, and then everybody want. Can y'all hear me? That's how your shit sounds.
Nigga, it's a goddamn blizzard out.
Yeah, it is a blizzard. It is a blizzard.
Oh, you in Chicago?
Yeah, nigga.
He just shot.
Well, no, you know what?
Yeah, nigga.
It's snowing in Chicago and it's snowing in Texas, so I ain't know which one you in. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm out. It's niggas crazy shit. About 4 feet of snow out here.
I said his Wi-Fi is high as fuck.
Oh, that's Chris. That's Big Chris. That's 80 Floyd.
It looks like I've been up for 16 days straight.
So y'all know everybody last week talked about, you know, on the DM, they was hitting me like, man, that shit was funny as hell. Larry, Twan, you, Sidekick, Famous, Baldhead, you know what I'm saying? That's the energy that I was like, okay, this is why them motherfuckers, it was like, oh, I see why you got those guys. I'm like, yeah, I got to go get niggas that's talented. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really interested in a lot of, you know, plus we all can get along. You know what I'm saying? Right. We're going to get right to the shit.
Let's get to it.
Valentine's Day. Right?
Mm-hmm.
When the fuck that becomes so important?
Shit.
When God made woman.
That's the speech?
When God made woman. That's when it became important.
He gotta say that, man. He in the room, man.
I'm just saying. I'm saying.
You want him to hold on, man. You gotta realize where he at, man. You want him to really? What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Wait. Hold on, ball. Listen. He's still a man. Don't let that nigga fool you, man.
All day long.
Hey, don't know. He a man. Don't no man want to sleep on the couch. I don't give a fuck what you say. Couch ain't comfortable. And me and sidekicks and big back motherfuckers. We don't like the couch.
Don't like it at all. Can't turn over and shit.
Hey, so when you get flowers and chocolates, right? Now, do you get mad if you get something for you, or do you accept it?
You talking to me?
Any one of them. I was really talking because James said he ain't gonna, you took up for him, but I'm like, if she get you something and you got a chocolate and flowers, is that you taking the gift, or you be like, right?
Well, shit, I feel like you get a gift. Yeah, something.
If he get a gift, he don't have to take it.
I'm not taking no gift because I don't care about Valentine.
Well, I gotta buy, you gotta buy.
It ain't Christmas. It ain't my birthday. Well, Christmas is somebody else's birthday.
Why you believe in Christmas?
Exactly.
Well,
why you believe in Christmas?
Wait. As a child, we was taught like you do good, and then you get something. And I'm usually a bad little motherfucker in school, breakdancing and jewels and be breakdancing in the library, shit like that. So I'm expecting not to get nothing. When I get something, I'm totally shocked because I was, class clown. So when you get older, be like, I don't want no Christmas gift. Because here's the thing, she can't buy shit for me. I'm too expensive. I buy my own shit.
That's the issue.
I buy my own shit. I already know you can't afford what I want, so I buy it throughout the year. I'm like, well,
you ungrateful ass nigga. Ungrateful ass nigga.
Famous.
It's the thought of the gift, man.
You really older, man, because this don't sound like 10 years ago. This ain't.
Hey, first off,
you was nice.
I'm always glad to get gifts, nigga. Shit. I'm always glad to get gifts. You gotta realize, I got 10 motherfucking balloons.
She bought I love you balloons with roses and a card and chocolate hearts.
If a motherfucker buy me some balloons, I'm letting them off in the street. Nobody gonna buy me no motherfucking balloons, man.
Famous. Come on here, G. So if you got your girl chocolates, flowers, and balloons, and a card, would you want her to buy you the same shit? Both of y'all exchanging the same gift? We'll wait on the Wi-Fi.
How about you get him some Wi-Fi?
Yeah, get him some Wi-Fi. Now she bought you some Wi-Fi. Go ahead.
He said what he said already. We just ain't caught up with him.
No, I want to say
we'll hear 30 minutes from now.
He said, no, he wouldn't want the same thing.
Nigga, my point is, all I'm saying is this. Your girl bought you flowers and candies and hearts and shit.
Exactly.
With balloons. Are you taking it? Are you taking it?
Kenny Lewis say, I bought my wife a tree. Fuck with it.
What up, T?
You can't get no. Hey, nigga, you can't beat that gift. A tree? I ain't never bought no bitch a tree. I ain't never bought bitch no tree. Christmas tree, regular tree. If a nigga come up in front of a bitch house and he done dug a hole and stuck it in the tree,
he won.
Dirt on it,
he won. He won.
He gonna say, bitch, this gonna be with you forever.
Yeah, he
Even
won.
when I'm gone, you gonna come out your house and this tree gonna get bigger and bigger.
And this big ass root up under the pavement sidewalk block. That's what it is. Nigga.
He done won.
So, hey man, I don't know how y'all feel, man. I just know that I miss the stage, nigga. Like I'm sick of sitting in front of this camera. Sick of being in front of my phone. I like being around people, nigga. I am sick of this shit. I don't know y'all. The last time I performed was with you guys. Wait, no. Atlanta. That's the last time I performed in July with Marlo Tour. I was so happy to be on that motherfucking stage, nigga. I was so happy. And I don't know about you, ballhead. You just perform, don't you miss it though? And even though they cutting the bodies off, like
I've been performing, they cutting the bodies. The promoters is really taking advantage of this because they ain't got to pay you what the fuck they're supposed to be paying you. Because they can't get as many people there. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something.
What?
Anytime I get to be on stage now, it's practice. You know what I'm saying? I'm practicing. I don't give a fuck what it is. If I go through Chicago and I jump on stage at an open mic, sometimes I jump on stage at open mics in Chicago to piss all the comics off that ain't shit, because I'll be like, I'm going up first. And I'm finna do some time. Because I ain't been doing shit, and you niggas is peasants. So shut up. And then I do time, do shit, tear the room up, and get off stage and watch them bomb, and I stay so I can laugh at them when they bomb. That's my joy. My joy is to watch people bomb.
Oh,
wait a minute. So you want to see niggas bomb, G? That's what you gonna say?
Hell yeah. That shit funny as hell.
You know what though? Now what happened if you take an L?
I've took them before and I've laughed. I don't take a lot of. I don't take them like most do. And when I take one, let me tell you something. And I ain't no motherfucking bragging that nigga. I just be so hard on myself. I'm gonna bomb probably once a year. Once a year. Cause I gotta get it out of me. I gotta bomb. It's like I ain't bombed this year yet. Because we ain't been on stage. But see, if you consecutively on stage, you're gonna get it. But see, I'm gonna tell you why I've been getting away with shit.
What?
I've been doing shows in my mind. I've been on stage in my mind. You know where I got that from?
Where the fuck you get that from?
Being in the penitentiary, locked up for 4.5 years. I've been in my mind free. Now I'm free. I'm in my mind on stage. Fuck what you talking about. Them shows in my mind be packed.
Nigga.
That Kevin Hart. Body time.
That nigga said the shows in his head packed. Nigga, I'm about to leave.
I'm gonna be packed.
And Kid, so when you DJ, bro, like how do you feel about the social media? Well, I ain't gonna say social media, the IG DJing niggas. How do you feel? Because how come? Because I know when we first started, when the pandemic started, you would be on that motherfucker on doing your sidekick shit. I see people, and then you start playing something and find the mix, and you press the button. I see hey girl, like it, How do you do you think you would want to
it started kind of fun, it's like a little different, you know what I mean? Because nobody thought this was gonna last this long. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like a break. Like, whoa, Jesus, I got a break for a second. I've been going, so I can relax, money's right. So I can, this ain't gonna really bother me. But DJing on IG, it's hard because I'm an old school DJ. So my job is to fill the crowd. So if I don't have even though I got people on Zoom or watching, to not see people dance, not to see drinks in people's hands, not to see people in a party kind of mode, it fucks with me. Yeah, something. Yeah. So it fucks with me because, like, even me, I don't really practice because I have short time. Like, I got ADD, so I could. But the third mix, I'll be like, I got it. Fuck it, turn it off because I can't. Ain't nobody there to respond off of. Nobody. So it fucks with me a lot now.
And I think the crazy shit about you is, and sidekick, when you see this nigga DJ, that motherfucker, that nigga is fire. You know what I'm saying? He ignorant as hell, right? But the nigga music, you know how Dollar Bill have everybody looking at each other like, man, we finna fight in this bit. He do it, and then he had all culture. This one I knew sidekick was gifted with that motherfucker. He did Heartbeat Weekend, right? He did Kev shit. Sidekick played music for every nationality that was in the Chelsea. And I was just sitting there because I didn't think the nigga had a music library in his subconscious. I was just like, okay, well, he saw somebody else do that. Then when I really seen the nigga, I was like, oh shit, that nigga got Suavemente. He got all that. Then he playing motherfucking Journey. Then he playing, well, he wasn't playing the Percolator, but you know what I'm saying? He had enough for everybody. I was just like, oh, this motherfucker nice. And so, and he could still DJ a comedy show because DJing a comedy show, niggas, they don't know it's an art. It's an art. It's an art to it.
Totally different.
I done met some DJs try to DJ a comedy show, man. Right. And they don't want to DJ it no more when I'm on that motherfuckers. I be roasting the shit out their ass. Hey, somebody just came up. Yo, goof ass on your phone talking to that bitch that's over dude house. Get off the phone and watch the motherfucking intro. You know how to switch the levels, right? It's the same type of shit, but it's a human going off, human coming off. You ain't got to do nothing but press a button. I tell a motherfucker, a DJ at a comedy show, your job is easy when we're on.
Right.
It's easy to bring up. Now, see, another thing that I don't really be fucking with, and I ain't got nothing against them, is them comics that music played.
Right.
All that shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, you know what? Like
it's me, and this motherfucking mic.
Yeah.
And this audience.
Yeah.
I don't got no music. I don't want to do no music. I want y'all to listen to me.
What DJs don't understand at a comedy show, it's not about me. I'm not the vocal point. My job is to get them warmed up and get them their mind ready to hear comedy. So my shit is to take you down memory lane, get you relaxed, get you open to a drink too. That's my job to open. Then my job between y'all is to keep the energy there. So
right.
The first guy come on, if he's whack, I gotta hit y'all with something that's so hot that by the time Grady or Ballhead say cut the music, y'all kind of forgot about the nigga that was whack. But it also sets up the guy, the host, to roast the whack guy. My job.
A lot of niggas don't like that. I had did a show. I think last month I was hosting, and a dude. It'd be me. I'm an asshole when it comes to certain motherfuckers. When it comes to comedy, he gonna tell me, "Yeah, man, I'm finna go up here and flip this bitch." I looked at him, and in my mind, I said, "No, you're not."
You already know.
That nigga went up there and ate noodles, and this is what he did. When he came off stage, he tried to give me the 5. I was like, "Oh, you might well have the COVID, nigga. You bombing is contagious." And I went up there and I told that crowd, I said, "I want to tell y'all, I want to apologize. I didn't know we was having a funeral today. Y'all just viewed the body. So let's proceed with the comedy show." And then the nigga was mad. I said, "Let me explain something to you, man. Do you know how hard it is for you to drop this ball, break it in front of all these people? I got to bring these people all the way back up."
Exactly.
So you think I'm not finna bring it back up off your ass? You got me fucked up.
Exactly.
Friend and no friend, I'm gonna light your ass up.
Here's what I noticed, right? One of the comics that was on tour with Cat Williams, Richie Reddy, good dude, you know what I'm saying? Good comic, you know what I'm saying? He didn't know he was opening up for me and Make a Shade. One thing I know about comics where they don't know who the nigga is, when I see I don't say he was arrogant, but he was like, whoever the headline is, he about to have a problem. Now, he don't know me from Adam. He go up and do extremely well. I go behind him and gets 2 encores. Then I walk over and I tell Denny Live, you know who Denny Live is, Ballhead.
My cousin Denny Live.
I said, tell Denny go get that nigga and bring him up here on stage with me. Bring him up here.
Oh, I remember you talking.
I tell the fear, his attitude starts slowing down and starts shriveling as he walking. The nigga had the Beetlejuice head when that bitch put that sprinkle shit on his head. You could feel the energy, and so I just say, yo, give it up for Richie, give it up for everybody I've seen, and we got off the stage. And this is what the G shit I did. I said, listen, I don't know if you noticed, but you can't do a nigga that's getting the most money than you, and they don't even know me. Now, what you want to drink? That's my insult. When I ask a nigga what you want to drink, I'm usually insulting the nigga.
So you insult nigga all nice. Fuck that.
Yeah. But here's the crazy shit though.
Wait. Grady comes into place insulting niggas. We'll come up to the Chocolate Sunday. He'll walk upstairs to me, and he'll stand on the right side of me, so there's nobody that can get to him. He's behind me. So niggas will walk up and be like, "Kick, what's up, fam? Hey, Grady." This nigga will give them the most shittiest look.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at these, and then he got me in the middle, and I'm looking like, he ain't feeling well.
You know why? You know why you do that? You know why you do it? Here's the fucked up thing about stand-up comics. I've been in the game 19 years. Baldhead been in the game over 20. There's no fucking way that I'm gonna sit up here and try to act like if I'm 4 or 5 years in, that me and this nigga is on the same level comedic-wise. And that's what LA do. That's what the new comics do. If I'm funny on my phone, I'm gonna be funny in Chocolate Sundays because everybody know the easiest room
in the world
is Chocolate
Sunday.
If you bomb in Chocolate Sundays, you don't need to be doing stand-up. But I have seen niggas catch that quiet flow in there. You know what I'm saying? Because it just depends on the flow. If Sidekick, some motherfuckers is there for that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
They there for that nigga. And Sidekick, the best times that I've seen was him and Tony Rock. And Tony Rock be like, "Kid, give me something." And it'll be some New York, play all Brooklyn shit. It'll be all some big, then he'll say, "Give me something else, give me some West Coast shit." And then he'll pull out motherfucking Tupac. And the place go fucking nuts. Now, here's the thing. Baldhead, a comic ain't doing his homework because he figuring he about to follow that bullshit, which means the energy is way here. So he gets up there and do his material, and motherfuckers like, "So let me get a jack." You gotta. This is what I tell all comics: pay attention to the room and be confident when you get on stage. I always tell niggas that if I'm in a new city, I always big up that city. That's why a motherfucker be like, "Grady act like he don't give a fuck." I really don't, but I'm there to be funny. And so once public opinion, they start, "Hey man, when you get people going like this, give it up for Turner." Then Turner go up there, perform, shit ain't hitting. Niggas start doing this shit, start switching in their seat. Like, this nigga ain't doing that. You want niggas,
the whole fucking crowd just looking like how Baldhead looking like.
That's what you want. So when I come there, I'm really there to hang out with Sidekick. I'm not really there to fraternize. I'm not there for that shit. Because I know a nigga be like, I remember that day Ron G kept saying, one day he said, "Man, y'all forget Grady. Forget what Grady talking about. Y'all drink out of y'all straws." Now, most comics would take that offensive. I don't. I don't take that offensive. You calling back my joke. So Sidekick, you the DJ. So you know he does it all the time. So when everybody be like, "Grady said don't do this, Grady said don't do that, Grady said don't do this," and this lady said, "Are you chauvinistic?" And I'm like, did I say women ain't shit? I said this is what men should not do. Because I'm not up here pandering to the horse and dancing and squinting my eyes and licking my lips and rubbing on myself and got the DJ side outfit on with the wife beater. I'm expecting a mother. You see how I zip this smoke? Right? You saw that? I'm put my whole I'm gonna put all this on the microphone.
He about to put his shoulder out.
Get the fuck out of it. I'm not doing none of this shit.
Yo, one thing I can say, I've been doing this for 15 years, Chocolate Sunday basically. So I see comics come and go.
Chocolate Sunday been going on for 15 years.
Chocolate Sunday been going on for 20 years.
Longer than that.
Damn, and them niggas just put me up. Shoot that motherfucker up. I'm just playing, Poop.
Go ahead.
Learning, really paying attention because I'm there. First time it was like, it's fun. You just went to to the crowd and people. Then once you're there, 4 or 5 years in, you really got to start paying attention. Y'all old school niggas do not like music in the comedy bit. Mm-mm. Y'all frown on that shit. Dancing, oh my God. Tony Rock used to come up there, and we had another host who would come up, and the first thing he would do is start dancing, and Tony be sitting across from me. And I be doing like I'm getting ready for like the next Thursday. So I'm looking, and some be like, look up. And Tony be looking at me like this.
That nigga doing like
and
this.
I'll be he be like,
Y'all remember this? Huh? Y'all remember this? Huh? Y'all remember this? 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 Huh? Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
I mean, my attitude is so like with
that ain't even no comedy though. That's what do they call that shit? No, it's some nostalgic shit.
Right.
It makes people
ladies. Yeah.
Right. Give it up for the Geminis. All the Geminis go hard.
Where this nigga
in this nigga mind, man, I told him up. I said, nigga, you just called out a bunch of bullshit. Yeah. You didn't have nobody. Nigga, you could have been in there and said, give it up for everybody who got jeans.
Everybody who got jeans, nigga.
Everybody who got jeans on. Everybody got Jesus, motherfucker. You ain't
killing shit. Become a goddamn DJ.
The funny shit that I seen that nigga sidekick do is when niggas ain't funny and he'll just sit there and look because he's standing up and down on you. And that nigga just be sitting there. He don't shine a light. He just be sitting there like and he'll just stay like that. And I'll be over there like, James, you vouch for the nigga. I told you he wasn't funny. I told you. You know why he not funny? Because he here every week. He here every motherfucking week. And he's trying to let everybody know I'm a comic. Then when they see a bald head, they're like, well, why he ain't like everybody else? They're like, nigga, I'm doing the bit and getting the fuck out of there. I don't want the drink. Matter of fact, don't pay me. Pay my DJ. I don't want none of that bullshit money. You gonna fuck up my taxes with that dumbass shit.
Just give me a Red Bull and some chicken tenders, because the money ain't Red Bull is chicken tenders. Because money ain't shit. That's the only place. That's the only place I go, and I want to be on stage having fun, and then I know my name is easy to remember.
Yeah.
So let me go up here and put my name in these people's heads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they follow me and they can see what's up with me. And then later on, I come back and do whatever longer. But it's LA. LA is a whole different beast.
Yes.
And to me, it's not for me to move down there. It's for me to go down there periodically. That's why I hate this pandemic. Like you was talking about hating something?
Yeah.
About hating it. I was supposed to be, from that last time we was down there, I was supposed to be down there like I was going to go every other month, come that motherfucker, man.
Yeah. And I think the good thing about it is a lot of the clubs started noticing those social media comics weren't doing well. You know what I'm saying? They felt like they brought the people here, but then they get on stage and like, oh man, these niggas ain't coming back because he ain't got no material or she ain't got no material. You know what I'm saying? Because they doing a lot of shit that they do in 1 minute. Like, no, nigga, you getting the most money, you got to do 50 minutes of that shit. Then
I had one of them niggas. One of them niggas was down here. That was on that Wild and Out shit. It was in the green room. I'm just in the green room because LaVar was headline, and I'm in the green room, but LaVar in the other room. I'm kicking with the comments, so I'm hearing this nigga.
Is he fun? LaVar funny?
Listen, yeah, LaVar, fucking beast. But I'm talking about this other nigga. He in there talking about, yeah, man, you this, that, and other. He talking all the Wild and Out shit, talking about all the motherfucking social media shit. And the asshole let me walk up and say, let me go over here and tell LaVar, let me get about 15 minutes. In front of that nigga. Hey, man. And then so the nigga came over there, told me, man, bald head gonna go up. This nigga gonna look at me and say, all right, man, go on do your thing while you up there, man. I said,
blatant disrespectful.
Hey, nigga, he don't even know it though, cause he's a LA. He's turned into some LA shit, so he wanna be, saying some slick shit, but he ain't know who he's fucking with. Man, I went in there and was material-wise, story-wise, chopping their ass. Wop, 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 wop. Then these two bitches in front kept talking like wasn't nobody else in there. And you know, I give a motherfucker a chance. Kept talking. I said, excuse me, is it a possibility that both of you bitches can shut the fuck up? I knew that was gonna piss them off so they could say something, so I could say something.
Right.
And I told them bitches, I said, both of y'all came in here in the Uber because y'all life is too unsuccessful to have a car. No one had, I said, I said, do either one of y'all got kids? No, I ain't got no kids. I said, as old as you are, no one has went wrong yet. I said, not only are you unsuccessful, but your pussies are unsuccessful. Security, put these two unsuccessful pussy bitches up out of here. They were so mad, and then I don't know what else I did, but boom, the roof off the chain. I come off stage, this nigga standing at the back door looking like,
man.
He said, what I'm gonna do now? I said, do your best while you're up there, man. You be good.
Right?
Do your thing.
And walked up out there, mother. LaVar said, nigga, you is an asshole. Why did you do that? Don't be bragging.
Let me tell you
bragging,
something.
Nigga. With the gorilla on stage.
I've had about 30 inquiries. I hope I said that word right. About doing an Alpha Male comedy tour, right? So one of the cats, we do Quake's house. He said, Grady, I got to talk to you when we get through. I'm thinking he's talking about a potential show. He say, look, I'm all alpha. I need to be on the tour. I need to get in touch with your road manager. I need to get in touch with your producer. I know most of them niggas, but I know you. I need to be on the tour. So I said, hey, I think it's a set show. And when we did the J spot, you know, I didn't, because I can't tell niggas that they ain't funny. I don't have it in me. I ain't
call me. Tell him call me.
Because I'm nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm the nice guy. But on stage, it's a motherfucking issue because remember, this is fun, it's entertainment, right? But the nigga said, go to my YouTube. I go to the nigga YouTube and see the content. First thing I don't like is when niggas say, give it up for the ladies. I'm already not fucking with you. You can't be no, you know what I'm saying? Like we talking to them like brothers, like Ballhead said, the best way to do it, say, nigga, we gonna talk to these chicks like we big brothers or cousins or uncles or something like that. Boom. Yeah. Famous say, man, don't be telling them niggas they ain't gonna do shit. Cause you know how I be like, what he gonna do? He gonna do shit. He ain't gonna fight. I'm walking out the same door he doing. He ain't gonna do shit. He's like, hey, we don't do that. I bet. That's some alpha shit. When a nigga get up there and say, ladies, say ow. And I'm like, no, that ain't alpha.
He a host for strippers.
Right. I don't hear shit about no ow. I don't hear that shit like that. Ow. Like the fuck out of here.
So fellas, let the dogs out. Nigga,
man, you supposed to say that? This how we do that too, boy. When you say, ladies, I mean, men, fellas, let the dogs out. The nigga start barking. You supposed to say, where them deep voice bitches at? Go on and bark. They gonna leave you hoes out. Come on, come on. There's some female pits in here. You red nose, some blue nose in here. So I think when motherfuckers start having that crazy shit, when everybody saying they alphas, and I'm like, listen, man, this is a bona fide tour. Like it's bona fide. Like these niggas, I really had to ask them. I ain't, you know, I don't know how to say I ain't seen you. That's the shit that they do out here. And kick, you know, bald head nigga be like, bald head outside, he want to do chocolate sundae. And that go Kick right there. Kicking my line where they say, if Pookie wants to be on some bullshit, like, I ain't seen him in a while. How is he? How is he, sidekick? Have you seen him perform? How is he? That's what they do in LA.
In a way though, I could kind of understand that because a nigga might have been funny then, but has he kept it up? Has he been consistent with his funny? That's how I'm gonna look at it. Because if you remember,
Pookie thing is, if you vouch for somebody and they bomb, you could never vouch again. Don't ever talk to him again about comedy.
And that is him.
Don't ask. So when you remember y'all came up and I was like, put ball head up.
Right?
And I
with the
never,
most confidence in the world to put that nigga.
never.
He was like, yeah, he never did that.
I don't ever, because my thing is my word is too valuable around here.
Yeah.
But I was like, nigga, and if I would have, I could have put the whole team up. But I was like, Grady, you was going up the next week after, so there was no reason to put Grady up, and he's out there. I was like, to me, it was like Grady, Ballhead, they like neck and neck. Tyler, all of them are funny. But I was like, you came in. Matter of fact, actually, what happened was Ballhead came up first to me. He was like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, oh, y'all here.
Yeah.
I said, oh, here we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put Ballhead up.
Fight
and
time.
She looked at me, and she was like, we got 5 people. I said, I don't give a fuck what we got. I said, I'm pulling my Pookie card right now. Put Ballhead up.
That's love, baby. That's love.
She goes, is he funny? I said, nigga, put Ballhead up. She goes, you know the deal. So I ain't even worry about it. Go.
I'm glad I did just because let me tell you, that's the first time that lady was like, come here. Put my number down.
Yeah.
And I ain't never, and you know, I'd have been there. That'd be my second time there.
Yeah.
And it was like too long of a distance that I came the last time. But she was like, I remember you. And she said, you know what I remember about you? She said, your performance was off the chain. She said, but when you came here the last time, I guess ain't nobody had seen Hannibal, right? Hannibal popped up and Hannibal grabbed me like, man, what? You know, me and Hannibal ain't seen each other in years. We got ties in Chicago. So she was thinking in her mind, who the fuck is this nigga that Hannibal know him?
Yeah.
He ain't paid attention to nobody else. You know, Hannibal real calm.
Quiet. Ain't gonna
quiet,
talk.
but we act a fool when we see each other because we ain't seen each other. And that's what she was like, who is that nigga? Then I went up on stage, and the next time she just remembered the name. And then that's that night. Matter of fact, I roasted old girl in there and told her I'm gonna do you like your daddy and left off stage. The funniest shit about that shit was I'm leaving off stage to go to the motherfucker, go sit down. This nigga great to me. Come on, we finna leave. I said, we finna leave? He like, yeah. I was like, damn, I'm thinking in my mind, I ain't tell nobody to follow me. Shit, I got a lot of followers. I don't know how the motherfuckers found me, but they so follow me.
Let me. One thing I learned about being out here, I learned how to be a motherfucking entertainer, and I learned how to keep my allure. Okay, so when you rip, I said, let's go. Do not handle with these niggas. Fuck these people.
Yep. And the next morning,
in the ass, look, like the
what was so crazy? What was so crazy, sidekick? The next morning, I woke up. Everybody had hit me. Everybody, what's called me and cussed me out. What's that old motherfucking name? I told you, Spike.
Oh, Spike. Yeah.
Spike say, oh motherfucker, you in my town. You ain't tell me you was in my town.
Now,
I was like, shut the fuck up, Spike.
Now, let me tell you what he do when I bring ball. He already heard of the nigga, right? He say, I say, OG, I need him on D-Ray night. He said, all right, nigga, I'm going to put him on, nigga. I said, all right. He said, but look, if he don't, you got to go up behind him. So, okay. That helps the tour. I don't give a fuck. He's here for the tour. I'm not going to tell a nigga to come to LA and then he ain't going to. He say, nigga, I would damn. Let me see him. So when Ballhead ripped, that was the night he had them edibles, right? The lemonade.
Let's go.
Spike say, I like that nigga. He don't need your vouch now. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was good because I think a lot of niggas get humble when they come here. Like when they come here, niggas like, I've been doing it 20 years. I've been doing it 19. Nigga, I'm the man in North Carolina. What? LA? And then you got Hollywood. You're starting from the bottom. Nobody give a fuck about you here. So when niggas like, man, great, I want to get up. I had to do it. Great, I need doing first impressions. Well, I never did it. So you got to do it. I never did. And I think that's why niggas was like, you ain't do first impressions for what? That go talent. That go Big Leslie. That go Rob Stapleton. You see them OG niggas? Like, no, that go Cedric Entertainment. That go Grady. Earthquake. That go Grady. No, we don't do first impressions. You know, we don't do that. That's why I always dissed it. That's why niggas be like, ooh, we can't wait till that nigga bomb. But like I told you, that nigga wasn't funny. He was waiting on that nigga to fall. But I know,
yeah, boy, if you fall one time, they gonna judge it on your whole career.
That's another reason why I pulled ball head like I did, because I didn't want to hurt him. Oh well, he can do first. No, nigga, he don't do first impressions. That's family now. You don't. We jumping all across that shit. Let's go. Give him a spot. We ain't doing that first impression shit. There ain't no disrespect that shit like that. I hear not at all. Not on my time.
When Kick say shit like you, one thing I'm gonna tell all the comics that's watching. I know y'all watching. If Sidekick tell Lonnie to put you on the show, or you ask Sidekick to put you on the show, and Sidekick tells Lonnie or Pookie and say, it's your decision, you're not going up. You got the last call. If you go like this, you're not going up. Your best bet is be funny in one club, let that one club promote you, and then let the street say, hey, man, come over here to such and such. And then the niggas like Ron G, the host, is like, oh, that goes such and such. We should give them, 3 to 5 minutes, but not the first impression. And then really first impressions is not a problem.
No, it's not. It's not. It's a good thing.
I just wasn't doing it, big dog, only because I felt like when I told all the comics, when I moved here in 08, none of you niggas was real. None of you niggas was for real with the jokes. None of you. And so I said I can create a lane because they wanted to be comfortable and be around Sidekick or Jamie or the clicks. And I'm like, okay, I got it wide open. I could just go and just do the material. And then that's what happened. And I stayed at the J spot until Joe Fox told Giroux, hey, you need to get Grady on, at the Tripping on Tuesdays. And then Bob Simmons said,
now comedy is so many ways you get on now. So many ways.
Yeah.
So to me, if you ain't doing what you need to be doing, then there's something wrong. There's something wrong.
What you mean by that? If you're not doing what you need to be, what you mean?
If you ain't, get it. I get it. The new school you got Zoom, you got IG, you got Facebook, you got short stories, you got videos, you got
YouTube.
You got too many ways to be funny for you to be sitting here going, they ain't giving me a chance. It ain't like back in the old days when, and I hate saying that, but it ain't back like, I give it 10 years ago, which ain't long ago. And comedy was, you had to know, either you had to know somebody and you had to really put in that work for them to like, okay, yeah, I fuck with you. Or you came to LA and it was like open mics. First impression was a great thing because you couldn't get into the Comedy Store. What's Melrose? Improv. Or
the J Spot shit. You couldn't even get in. You could do better getting in at the J Spot, dude. Than the Comedy Union. I know what you mean.
Yeah. But it was hard to get into the mainstream.
Yes.
So that's why first impression right now is almost 5 years out. Right now we're 5 years out. If somebody come and say they want to get a first impression, we're talking 5 years from now. Because it's hard to get into LA. So now with all this going on, you can put a camera on and speak to somebody directly.
Yeah.
Now that you can take a iPhone camera and do a skit and edit it and put it out there. Now that you can do all this other media and things that's at your hands, if you ain't doing something, that's on you. That's on you.
But see, like he said, some comics are be cold or so cold they think in their town that they think everybody's supposed to fucking know them. Man, I'm the man in North Carolina. Okay,
fuck out here.
What the fuck? This my thing. Me personally, and I said I was always gonna do this. Whenever I'm at, if I go for the first time or the second time, I gotta introduce myself to them. I got to get in their motherfucking mind. And the internet is cool. You go out there, you say, yeah, make sure y'all follow me on social media, woo. But before you even get to that point, you got to get their ass
something to follow. Exactly.
Yeah, you got to give them a reason to follow you. You got to give them a reason and on that stage performing. And if you perform the craziest show that I thought I was gonna almost have, when I had that mentality was I went to New York to the knitting room. That shit is like the United Nations.
I love that place.
I did not know. I've never heard of Albanian. It was some Albanian chicks in there. But they was talking. I was like, "Where y'all from?" "Oh, well, I'm from Albania." I was like, "Oh." So I'm hearing how they talking, and I'm saying to myself, "How the fuck is my jokes gonna work to these type of people?" But then I said, "Don't tell them no jokes. Tell them about your motherfucking self."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I told them about me, so I introduced myself to a new crowd. And at the same time, I said, "Hey, man, I'm here for a little while. Y'all make sure y'all follow me. Y'all make sure y'all let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. I probably ain't gonna give a fuck, but let me know." And then next thing I know, you know what I'm saying? I got motherfuckers from New York. "Man, when you coming back to New York? When you coming back, man, we got some shit going on, bro." But you know, New York is jumping all the fucking time.
All the time.
In the middle of the night. But it's just the fact of it's a hard thing if you don't know. And like the sidekick was saying, that these motherfuckers are come and thinking that they got it. You ain't got it, man. You got to be a motherfucking monster for the first time. You got to be a monster for the first time. You got to really let these people know who the fuck you is.
Yeah.
And lay it down.
I just think that, you know, and what's missing is that niggas don't be trying to have fun. They try to be too political. You know what I'm saying? When they're on stage and try, well, I should say the business is getting on the stage. That's the business. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's gonna be reset though.
Huh?
I think it's gonna be reset now with this COVID. And how shit done went. I think it's gonna reset these, because one thing for sure, you've been sitting down all these motherfucking months and you ain't got no fun. If you get on fucking stage, if you get on stage with the same shit you had before this,
please, Jesus.
Oh, back up. Man.
Comedy is gonna be reset.
I still do what the fuck I want to do. What the fuck?
You can do what you want to do, but you've been writing
on your ass.
You've been writing it and you've been thinking.
I'm gonna go to sleep on your ass while you doing it.
Yeah, you've been writing and you've been thinking. I don't know about you, Grady. I know when I get in front of people, if I've been to that place more than one time, I can't do the same shit.
Thank you. Go ahead. Thank you.
That's legit. No, that's legit.
The reason is I don't ever want to be known for a fucking joke. I want to be known for my name. You remember the worst shit? The worst shit I used to hear was my man, and I could tell him in his face, B. Cole, when they knew B. Cole for "I'm in Love with a Crackhead." After a while, that shit was cool. And that was like one of the first skits.
Yeah.
Way back then.
Yeah.
Now, I know he don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
I know he don't want to hear that shit. And I don't think people be saying it, but if you known for, that's comedian B. Cole, that's comedian Marlon Mitchell, that's comedian Ball, that's comedian Grady. And a motherfucker be like, I ain't never heard of him. Then when you sit down, you got to make these motherfuckers know who you is instead of letting them know this one fabulous, amazing joke. No, you got to let them know who you are.
The good thing is that as far as being a comic, right? And both what y'all saying is all true, but you know how many people it is that don't even know you? You know how big the world is? So this what fucks up new age comics. They write for the comics. They don't write for themselves. They don't even write for the room. So what the fuck I look like trying new material and I ain't never been to this place before? You understand? You want to give them something they go home and say, Baldhead said, hey, try this, or this cat says this, or this cat is saying, look at you, and all this type of shit. It don't really matter, because remember, in our genre, we're the only genre that we have to constantly come up with new material. But motherfuckers won't do that with Frankie Beverly and Maze. He only made one fucking album. He only made one album and been touring off that same fucking album for years. So I want to hear that shit.
But it's different than talking, man.
Different.
No.
We're there.
You trying to tell me you'll pay $200 to hear Kevin say, all right, every year? No, you're not.
Wait.
That's what makes y'all a unique brand, because
sidekick. I'm gonna shut him the fuck down.
No,
when the last time you said, let me get up? When the last time you said that? Shut your ass up then.
Exactly.
You gonna make up some new shit.
Tomato balls no more.
Yeah. Yeah. You move on. So what I'm saying is, all this time we've been
I can't do it.
You could do it if you want to, but what the fuck? You're not even gonna feel comfortable with doing it. If you've been sitting up since last March.
Yeah.
Since last March. Mm-hmm. Do you know how your mind been rolling?
Yeah.
You've been alone. We are creative beasts off of our own bullshit, nigga. I created some bullshit the other day about sitting on the porch and people driving past. What if you that nigga that sit on the porch with his same shit on? Like this my in the house shit. I got on my Puma shorts and this. Only thing I got is hat on. Motherfucker gonna come past every day and see me with this on. They don't know this is my pajamas. This is my relaxed clothes. They gonna say this nigga ain't got no motherfucking clothes. Then the motherfucker see you somewhere else. They ain't gonna know who you are because you got on regular clothes. But at the first, but they'll be like, this is a nigga's a bum. He just sitting in there on that same porch every day with the same shit on. He probably tell somebody around the corner, come on, get in the car. Everybody pile up, get in the car, get in the car. I bet you I know what this nigga got.
I guarantee you got the same thing on.
Yeah, you got this same shit. And I'm gonna have it on because I play my game chairs over there. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm
going to create.
Wait, but Grady, another thing you just made a comment. You said everybody gonna see Maze and Frankie Beverly. And you put up the same album, but they're not playing the songs in the same set, and they're not playing them the same way. They change the shit up.
I believe that.
So you're not getting the same show.
So when I did, so put it like this, right? So as many times, or I should say many, as many stages and as much as material that I do have, am I wrong for reciting a few?
Do you know how much material you got?
Right now, I'm at about I'm about 345.
Can you do it all? Can you do it all in one set?
3 hours and 45 minutes of material?
Yeah. Can you do it all in one set?
Can you intertwine it? Can you intertwine it? Can you take it to one, take it to two, take it to three?
So this is how I do it, fellas. Let me tell you what I do. I have to be motivated, right? I have to be motivated to say, do I really give a shit? Do I really give a shit? First of all, to say, what about the material that I wrote ain't nobody seen? I ain't known. I don't have 53 million motherfuckers out here. I got a couple niggas that's like, we fuck with you. That's it. So now, because you right, Ballhead, when I used to have 3 to 5 minutes Chicago sidekick, Let Me Get Up was my closing 5-minute set, and it was fire, right? That's all I had. Moved to the A, couldn't understand how they was doing it. Moved to New York. My man say, bring all this. Let me show you a melting pot of folks. Then when I got to LA, sidekick, Ballhead, I started hosting. That's when you start coming up with material. Okay?
Every last one of them motherfucking internet niggas, I tell them that. Okay. I say, you need to host before you start trying to headline a show.
Yes.
You need to build up your motherfucking set. Yes. When I had all them rooms in Chicago, that's all I was doing. I was hosting and building and building and building. I got on stage a couple of weeks ago and did 2 motherfucking hours. I was offered edible. I did 2 motherfucking hours. Didn't even know it. I swear to God, I don't remember none of that shit. So we got a lot of material.
Yeah.
But we might not know what to say until we get in front of that audience. We see who that audience is. And then we might, myself, my worst thing is I will get up there and just start talking and run into everything. And then I will run into shit. I might see something because I might improv something. I might ad-lib something.
Okay.
But nigga.
But if you think about it, when we did the tour here in February, right?
Right.
I told myself after it was over, when I seen John Sally said, I done seen you 3 times. You have different sets. I'd be like, no, I just don't give a fuck. I don't like hearing myself say the same shit, right? But I felt And Sidekick, hold on, and I said, this is what I said. That nigga that was on that stage at the Miracle, that's how I want to be remembered. Like, okay, I gave it all I had, even with the peach jacket on.
You didn't give it all you had. Damn lie. You don't know what the fuck all you got.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna tell you that as your. I'm gonna tell you that as your motherfucking friend.
I get you. I get it. I can take it. I said this one. I knew I gave it all. I was tired. I was like this. I was just like, all right, hurry up. Get bald head. Bald head, go ahead, do it. Tell them how to do the camera, turn around to the crowd. Remember, because I had no more energy.
Right.
45 minutes. Just like, okay, I gotta get through it. I'm so tired. I jumped rope. I did all the fun shit. Just had a ball. I think sometimes us as comics, we take out having fun on stage. We take that out and try to be so politically into, hey, this is what we do as comics. Just go have fun. Because 9 times out of 10, Baldhead and Jane, motherfuckers don't care. The people that's paying to see Grady and Baldhead and Marlon Mitchell and Antoine Scott and Larry Lancaster, the whole Alpha Male tour, man, they don't give no fuck about them jokes.
They don't care about your problems. People don't care about your problems.
Did they laugh? Did they laugh?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying, because I can't do the same shit. I could do it a little bit, but I got to do it different. I'll be like, all right, I got to add something to it. When I said now, instead of calling bitch niggas, I call them ovarian niggas.
I learned some shit from Dion before he left. Dion say, I want you to do this. Every time you go on stage, try something new.
Real shit. He said a new 3 minutes. That's what he told me.
He said, every time you go on stage, do something. I said, nigga, you giving me a motherfucking assignment? He said, yes. And I've been having that assignment for the duration of my career. Mm-hmm. It don't matter if I'm presenting myself differently.
Yeah.
If I'm closing, if I'm walking around, whatever the fuck I'm doing, because I feel like this. I'm my worst critic. I can stand the whole room up and I can say, I could have did better than that.
Man, yeah, I get you.
Always.
I get you. Yeah, I get you on that because I think even when Leon Rogers called me, he said, nigga, you got Baldhead on the tour? I said, well, Lee, Baldhead strong. I ain't sharp as I don't want no whack nigga on my show. I want the show to build. And Baldhead know he's a strong motherfucking headliner. That's why a lot of opportunities don't come his way because niggas scared of him.
That's what that's what Dion told me.
And then rob him behind him.
What'd you say?
I said he'll kill him on stage and then rob him behind the stage.
Right. So this is what I did.
That's what Dion told me. Dion said the craziest shit one day. He said, boy, ain't nobody. He said, when somebody book you one time, they see who you are, they find out. He said, because you a host, you a headliner, and you know how to put shows together. He said, nigga, you had 5, ain't nobody else in Chicago had 5 different motherfucking rooms. He said, and you promoted all that shit yourself. He said, ain't nobody finna be putting you on shit. No. They scared. Yeah. And I'm like, I had to realize that. I'm thinking, why is they scared? I'm thinking they scared because, I done choked a couple motherfuckers. He like, no, I'm talking about your abilities to do what you got to do. When they see it, they be like, this nigga gonna get my job. Yeah. And I think nigga gonna get my job. And I don't think it's like that.
That's why with Grady, when I first met Grady was going out with you was out with Tony? No, before that. When I first met you.
Corey.
You was going out with Corey then?
The very first one was Phase on Love. Phase on Love was the first somebody,
Baldhead, he'll call me. He'd be like, yo, and I'd be sitting on the phone, I'd just be listening.
I never called you and said,
you would speak off your shit.
Oh,
He'd be talking about the show and tour and everything. And my thing was always in my head, it's only a limited time before it's not going to work.
Real shit. I remember you saying that. I remember.
Yeah. Well, when he first was like, whoa, why is this? I'm like, nigga, you can't. The most sensitive motherfuckers I ever met were comics.
100.
The most sensitive motherfuckers I ever met were comics. So if I got a comic on my tour or go out with me and he's opening up. First thing, Grady don't dress like he's broke. Grady has a look. Tell me, it's only a handful of comics that you can really look at and be like, okay, with the looks of Grady. You know what I'm saying? The whole package of ladies gonna be ooh over, and the niggas gonna be like, oh yeah, I can fuck with.
Right.
Now, if I'm the fucking headliner,
right,
and at the end of the night, bitches going, where's Grady? Where's Grady? I'm a sensitive motherfucker. See, Ballhead already laughing. You ain't going to many dates with me. I'm sorry. I love you.
Hell no.
You my friend.
I love you, nigga.
Now, go ahead, finish. I want to say, go ahead.
But so when I see Deion Cole out with Ocean, it makes sense. It makes sense.
He full of shit.
I'm just saying.
Who the fuck is Ocean?
I know what he's saying, man. I know.
I'm talking real.
Who is Ocean?
See, exactly.
You gonna see him? He gonna tell you. You gonna see him? Wait.
You gonna tell me? You gonna tell me what?
You gonna open up for him, nigga?
You don't know Ocean.
Open up
Ocean
for
opens
Deion?
up.
No, you gonna open up for Ocean.
If that nigga tell me that shit, he better know how to fight. Who the fuck is you?
But when I say about Ocean, no, don't get me wrong. Ocean likes comedy.
Yeah.
But he's not a comic to me. No. And when I say that, no pun intended, I'm not shooting. But when I say a comic, I'm talking about the nigga who I don't give a fuck about these bitches. I'm coming here to get these shots off.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if you like me or don't. Matter of fact, if you don't like me, it's fine.
It's better that way.
I'm coming here because for you to give me an opinion means that you was listening.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? For you to say, I hate you, you had to hear me, everything I said for you to say you hate me.
Yeah.
That's all comedy is. That you want them to pay attention to you.
I'm trying to do it.
Yeah, you know. And then the best one is, the motherfucker started at your first two jokes who did not like you. Mm-hmm. And by the end of the night, they like, goddamn Ballhead, nigga, I fucks with you. You know exactly what that means as a comic.
Yeah.
Right.
You didn't fuck with me at first. My appearance, what I said, how I looked, coming on stage, my attitude, whatever it was, you didn't feel like it was that.
I'm the worst. I had to be at one point in time. I'm trying to get together the worst dressed motherfucker. So they did not know what the fuck I come up. I remember I came the first time. I had a hoodie on and some shorts in LA and a baseball cap.
Nigga.
And rocked that motherfucker and left. But I swear to God, Tiff said, you might start putting on some motherfucking shirts or something. she wasn't the first person because I sat down when I hosted for DL Hughley. No, it wasn't. Well, Mary wanted me to put
one. She had called me about it. Yeah, but go ahead.
Mary wanted me to put suits on. I was like, I'm not running for Osmond. I'm not going to put no motherfucking suit on. Mm-hmm. So I was hosting in Indianapolis with DL Hughley.
Yeah.
And DL, I didn't know he was standing off to the side watching me. I had a ball, plethora of different people, different shades of color. So we upstairs after it's over with. He said, man, tell the host to come in here, man. I went and sat down with him. And that man gave me 45 minutes a game. And one of the things he told me, he said, you don't like dressing up, do you? I said, hell no, I don't like dressing up. And he said, well, this is what you need to do. He didn't give a fuck that I didn't like it. He said, this is what you need to do. Get you a button-up, a blazer, and do not be scared or do not trip on spending $200 on some shoes. Some motherfucking, shoes with, if you like gym shoes, it's some dress shoes that got like the gym shoe bottom. You ain't got to have it. I said, yeah, because I don't want no slip and slides.
I do.
And that's what my whole mentality when it comes to dressing. But I'm still like, I'm only gonna do that for big shows, but I'm trying to push myself to do it for all shows.
I think when you do that, because that shows the evolution. That means you elevate it. Like when me and Sidekick, like I said, when I came through the smoke and that nigga was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And Fontana And I always had to make a joke about it because I'm wearing this hussy shit, this Frankie Lyman outfit. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna say it was the worst shit. It was probably the best shit because I'm not comfortable in it. And so every time that I did Alpha Nation, every time that I do a show now motherfuckers gonna expect that fly. They're gonna be like, what kind of hussy shit Grady gonna be wearing? And that was changing the game. So now, not that I'm looking like I'm away from Larry and Antoine and Tyler, God bless him, and Ballhead. It was just like, this is the brand. The brand is we men. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? We going to work right now. You know what I'm saying? So we going to work. Let me put some flowers.
No, I'm always have a shirt, and I swear you wear some bullshit. I'm walking on stage with a regular shirt with pictures of dead people.
You got to do it. You got to do it.
I would rather see you with a shirt with dead.
If I wear some bullshit, you got to do that, right?
I'm gonna walk on stage and be like, "Yeah, put this on." Put this motherfucking shirt on.
But to go back to the comment that Leon said, Kick, when he was talking about Ballhead, right? And I said, listen, man, a nigga like that trying. You ever see a nigga?
You see that nigga? That nigga he said, Grady, you need to let Sidekick old ass go to sleep before he fall out that damn chair.
Fuck you, Eddie. That was hilarious.
Man, that nigga ain't sleep, man. That nigga he listen. That's like his eyes just tight. He just
that nigga been sitting there. That nigga been sitting there yawning. Yawning and shit.
That nigga ain't sleep. He DJ like this. He's like, I see you. Go ahead. What's up, family? That nigga ain't sleep. That nigga ain't sleep. Eddie, that nigga ain't sleep. I swear to God, he ain't sleep. But you know, to go back to the shit when everybody was like, Ballhead can take your show. I'm like, well, good. That means we gonna fight that night on stage. That means if he bring out 40, 30, 20, 15 minutes of heat, that means when I bring my ass back, because remember Ballhead, when you had said like, man, when niggas come back from LA, they not funny. They not funny because they commercial funny. And I said, nigga, I'm a nigga. Fuck all that shit. So when Leon, and even Dion Cole was like, yo, and B Cole, they was like, yo, you got Ballhead. I'm like, y'all don't understand because y'all didn't fuck with the nigga. That's when you see a nigga like that, when you see a nigga trying, you see a nigga really saying he got something, and this motherfucker's doing different material. And even that spot he did when they had with Kelly Howard, when we did that show with me, you, and Trent, because I had to beg Ballhead to let my man Trent go up there. And Trent tore ass in there. Ballhead did not, because he respected me, Sidekick. He did not cuss me out, and he did not insult that nigga when he bombed bad than a motherfucker. He was like, Grady, man, I got to do Ballhead show. I said, well, I'm doing it this week. I'm gonna see if folks get you on the show. Ballhead said, all right, bring nigga through. He don't give me the tough conversation, do none of that ego shit. He's like, all right, nigga, put him on the show because it's Grady. And when he bombed, when he bombed Kick, it was the worst shit in the world. Like my baby mamas was there, my baby mama's sisters was there. Like when I tell you, it was hilarious. So many niggas, and then I got the headline because he came there with me. Like he met me there in Ballhead, and this one we got, and you already know the Sidekick. People don't know Ballhead got jokes in Chicago. We call them roar bits, where the crowd just roars, and all he doing is he just adding on to the joke. He's adding on to the joke. He might say one sentence and then add another sentence, and you like, oh my goodness, he'll add a word. You be like, oh, so now you just hear the motherfucking club just rocking. You like, what is that? So when I seen him do that at a nightclub downtown, and my man Trent, he didn't even say bye-bye to me. He didn't even say bye-bye.
He said bye-bye.
He didn't say bye-bye.
And Ballhead he like, yo, where that nigga, man? He said, tell that nigga come on back. So when I said, okay, most motherfuckers look at dude like he's a threat. I said, no, Ballhead is a father, nigga. Ballhead know what it feels like to be like, I just want a chance. That's really what it is. So a nigga say, hey man, I got this tour. I was like, well, why you niggas that started with him don't go get the nigga? No, I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna do something different because people wouldn't even see I don't know the word, the contrast. That's what I want to say.
See, I'm gonna tell you something that I found out from being from Chicago, being around a bunch of shit and growing up. Bernie had the same fucking plight. These niggas didn't give Bernie a chance. Bernie had his own fucking show.
Mac Band. Yep.
He had his own at the Cotton Club.
Yeah.
He had his own little TV thing. He started his own shit. He did his own because they wouldn't do it. They was playing games with the man. He really didn't do all jokes aside like that. Motherfucker don't want to talk about it.
Oh wow. Okay. So I don't know.
He really didn't fuck with them. Okay. But at the same time, Bernie made his own motherfucking name, man. And when I talked to his daughter, talked to his wife seen me at Damon's, I think it was a fundraiser Damon had or something, but it was the name of Bernie, and his wife and all them was there. She said, "You is the epitome of what he was talking about." Then we got to talking and kicking it. And I still, be in tune with his daughter and talk to her all the time. Motherfuckers in Chicago don't like niggas that's gonna make that move. See, Marlon, to me, Marlon always been the top nigga.
He's always the funniest nigga.
But Marlon wouldn't move because of his situations.
Yeah. And he was scared.
Me, I couldn't move because of it was certain places I couldn't go because I couldn't even get no passport. I got motherfucking drug convictions and the baby mama court shit, so I couldn't do a motherfucking thing. But then when I started branching off and I'm like, nigga, I'm finna hit this road. Niggas start hearing about me here, I start hearing about me there. They were like, wait, who is this nigga?
Yeah.
And then they come to Chicago doing the big shows, and they can stay over. They can stay over for 4-5 days and do my shit. I had to build a rapport with the people, with the peers, with the other motherfuckers. But the motherfuckers in Chicago never recognize you until you leave and come back.
That is true. Is it like that with DJing with you, Kent?
Not really. I mean, it's DJing has kind of moved it to a whole different step. But it's basically back in the days, it was the nigga who had the records because it was so hard to get records. If you had the hits, you were the DJ. You know what I mean? You was that nigga because you got all the jobs.
Is that what the term "I'm with the DJ" come from?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, that's what niggas say to get in.
Like I came up, I bullshit now. I started from, doing hood shit in Watts all the way to Beverly Hills, and that was half of it was because I was in a record pool, so I would get records earlier than everybody else. So I'm a hire the nigga who got the music. You know what I mean? Now with DJing being so easy, you can DJ off your phone. Shit, anybody's a DJ now. So it's almost like comedy. I mean, like what old school niggas go through with the new style. It's like, y'all ain't put no time in. Y'all ain't put no, y'all ain't put those 10 years in. Y'all don't put the road in. Y'all don't put, but y'all want the respect. It's the exact same thing.
So how do you feel about I'm on last question, then we wrap up, but how do you feel when you see any and every niggas saying they doing DJ shit online? I know you have to be like, come on, what is this?
What's so funny about me with that is when I really wanted to become like when I knew, okay, I'm gonna be a DJ.
Yeah.
I had mentors around me who set me up in a different way. Started, don't it's a cash business, but don't look at it as a cash business. Start an S corporation. Make it a business. Make yourself official. Get business, get your business credit up. So when I started looking at it like that, I started moving different because then that's when, and it's like God's kind of put Pookie came into play. Pookie, Chocolate Sunday came to me. I'm going to tell you this quick story. There was another DJ who I was driving him to his gigs. He had no car.
Okay.
And he was like, Kid, like, I'll pay you to get me to these gigs. So I was like, Sundays I wasn't doing nothing. I'm like, okay, cool. Drove him to Chocolate Sunday. He was late. Pookie came upstairs. Pookie, sure as going off. Motherfucker, be late again. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm looking at this little nigga like, who the fuck is this nigga?
That's him.
Yeah. Sat and watched the show. And I was like, when I say it was a night of like every damn star was up in there, every bad girl was up in there. It was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like I was blown.
Okay.
Next week, I pick him up. He drives up there. He gets a call. Yo, I got this club tonight. I want you to come do it. It was like somebody's birthday, like, you know, like a birthday private party, like let's say Magic Johnson or somebody, right?
Yeah.
So they call him. And he's like, man, I need you. Come on. So we at Chocolate Sunday. It's like 7, show started at 7:45? We like, it's like 7:30ish. They're like, we right up the street. He goes, I'm on my way. So I look at this nigga like, what the fuck you doing? He like, kid, I'm gonna leave some records with you. No, I had my records. I always had my stuff in my car. Go get your shit. You gonna do this show.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck ever? Pookie come upstairs. Where the fuck is? I'm like, so I'm trying to lie for this nigga, but he's out. He's gone. So I said,
Right. That nigga ain't finna miss. He wasn't finna miss that other money.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna miss that. So Pookie was like, who the fuck are you? I'm like, DJ Sidekick. He like, what the fuck? He go downstairs. He's pissed. So his nigga's calling other DJs. Chris Spencer walk up. Chris go, yo, who are you? DJ Sidekick goes, you DJ tonight? Yeah. He goes, all right, follow me. All right, cool. Nigga walked on stage. First joke. Some. Yo, I'm from Inglewood. Hey, DJ Sidekick, where you from? Carson. Oh, you from Carson? You bougie ass motherfucker, woo woo. And we going back and forth. We just going back and forth. And I'm just riding along with, just walking with him. He came on stage. I dropped the first song. He came on stage. He said, you're in. Pookie came at the end of the night. This is how much I'm paying you? Nigga, be on time. You in. And to this day, the guy, he hates the choice that he made. But when I tell you that choice opened doors up to Boris was my first outside of Chocolate Sunday. I mean, his house DJing. And don't get me wrong, Pookie and them used to do me. Chris would call me, hey, I got somebody I wanted you to do a birthday party for. It's only $150. $150, nigga. And we need the whole system.
Damn.
What the fuck? Are you out your mind? Kick. Tell you. I'll go do it. Next party, $1,500. Next party, $2,000. Because now they're talking directly to me.
Right.
Turn it to Kevin. Kevin walking in. Kevin was doing first impressions. First impression. Kevin will sit upstairs every Sunday trying to get on. Kid, talk to Pookie. Kev, I ain't got the power like, that nigga said, when I blow up, Kid, when Kev, I used to drive Kev home sometimes. Kev saw me, I had a brand new Yukon truck. And he was like, how the fuck a DJ got a, this and that? We laughed. It looked like about a year later, he pulled up behind me in a black one. I looked up like, oh, we coming up, huh? He like, nigga, you don't even know. Turn around, blew up. Who was the first person to pull me? Kev was like, I'm doing my Atlantic City. Kick, come on. I'm doing this. Kick, come on. I'm doing that. Kick, come on. So Chocolate Sunday was like Oprah, same thing. Through Chocolate Sunday, through Pookie and so I worked it to a different place. So now where mine is, my clients are my money. So you're not even my league. You know what I mean? You can't. It's almost like how you feel like with Ballhead. You can't. You're not even my league. So to do a club, only reason why I do clubs is to basically stay in tune with the hood, to know what the songs are. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get that. You can't get that in Beverly Hills. You can't get that in. So I do that. But as far as like the bottom of the barrel eating, like all trying to eat the same, I just took a different route to it. I put it into a business meeting. So, and a lot of people took respect to that. Oh, can I give you cash? No, can you give me a check? My corporation name. Oh, you got a corporation.
They respect that.
Yo, Kev. Talk to my lawyer. Send a contract. I want to make sure everything's good. Oh, okay. And it's just a whole different business mindset. So you move different. and you know, so I don't really. You pushing buttons in the DJ? Push your buttons.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Like I think
you made it easy. You made it easy.
That nigga ball head, that nigga be like, nigga, hey nigga, make sure you come to Tyreek's house. Tyrese got the party. I'm DJing. I get there, it's 1,000 niggas. I'm like, I'm not staying for this shit. Okay. But I'll be there for him, and then they, you know, the shit be live, man. So here comes Snoop, like kick, you be like, oh, okay, yeah, he official. And that was it. But I, you know, that's why I was like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna get
this is like any business. You gotta take it for if that's what you're gonna do. First thing, separate. One thing about you, Grady, I do fuck with the ball head, you same person. When y'all walk in, I think me and you click so easily because when you walked in, you wasn't a comic. You were Grady. So I'm not standing over here with the comics. I'm gonna stand over here. I'm not gonna look like the comics. I'm gonna look over here. I have a certain air about myself. I know what I can do.
This is true.
And that's why a lot of comics, they'll be like, yo, when you step on that stage, don't jump right into your set. Yeah. Don't jump on your set. Relax. On that stage. Look around. This is your moment.
It's your moment, nigga.
Yeah. It's your moment. And if you're gonna get 3 minutes and you only get one joke off, it's better get one joke off and everybody believe you than you sitting there running off 6 jokes and we see the scare in you. Because once we see scare in comics, it's like there's no coming back.
Oh yeah. It was like even when we did the show, the first one in Oakland, and I was so mad. They got ball. They left a motherfucking set stairs on my stage. Nigga, I was so mad. I ran up the motherfucking stairs, nigga. Oh my goodness. I was so mad. I had to do something with the energy. I was so pissed. I was like, I'm sick of niggas that just walked up the steps, nigga, like I was going to Stairway to Heaven, nigga, like I was.
That shit was the funniest shit in the world.
I was so mad.
We did an hour ball head. It was maybe like about 20 people there, and then did an hour like you thought it was his what's now or his grown little man. Like this was he went in, and he was so mad afterwards. But I gave the respect to him because I'm like, I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't. The hardest thing for me is when a crowd is not there for me to really DJ at my best.
Right. You go off the energy, man. A lot of comics go off energy.
Exactly what you giving me. So for him to give all like that, I mean, he went in. I was like, bravo.
And them 20 motherfuckers was screaming, nigga.
Yeah. Oh, he did it. But it was 20 motherfuckers.
It was 20. Now they promised it was gonna be 350. It was only 20 niggas. Right? And then when I tell you, boy, I mean, motherfuckers was like, man, like, I'm like, it's our fault. Like I thought you said we put you on the bill to promote. I done paid money over here, and then you like, okay, all right, I'm good on it. So I'm used to niggas dissing the business, Grady. You know what I'm saying? When we did the motherfucking tour in Dallas, me, Ballhead, Tyler, and who did that? Larry?
Yep, Larry.
We go down there, we link up with the nigga, he from the crib. Like he a promoter, you know what I'm saying? In Dallas. Kid, we come down there, nigga. Let me tell you how retarded I am, right? So famous, everybody down there, my man Mark, who, he's secondhand to TD Jakes. So we get down there, get off the elevator. I'm seeing nobody. Ballhead was already down there a week. We sent him down there a week to do the week of the Sunday night. And this is the only night. Right?
We down all these damn different shows and shit, telling people about this shit.
And let me tell you something. It wasn't shit going on. Only comic that was in town that week was motherfucking David Allen Greer. No Cowboy games, no baseball games, no nothing. No Mavericks, no nothing. It was nothing going on. So that nigga right there, Ballhead, he dips off. He goes somewhere. Ballhead, the audience was all his cousins and then my people.
And my big brother, my older brother down there too.
Right? Yeah. So when motherfuckers is looking like me and Ballhead is performing in front of our family. You know what I'm saying? My cousin that do my jewelry, her and her husband down there. You know what I'm saying? So I see the promoter. I said, where the people at? He said, I don't know. I said, come on. So you know how you mad? You hit a nigga with the back of your hand on the shoulder, like, let's go talk, right? I was mad. I was like, bow. Even though I was wrong, I won't do it now. But then we on the motherfucking, what they call like a platform where the train is. So my man, I look, I see that's Kenny Anderson's daughter. Chib's my nigga. I'm like, oh, that's okay. I was like, who is this nigga coming in? So niggas say, I'm on such and such list. They was like, I'm on Q list.
Oh, the other comedian dude. Yeah, I remember that nigga came.
I said,
that shit was funny than a motherfucker.
I say, nigga, it's a dub to get in here. He ain't got no list. Who are you? Oh, Grady, man, I'm such, I was like, okay, all right, man, we'll pay your dub. He like, well, I need to talk to him. I said, that nigga finna come out here. You ain't finna go in there. Matter of fact, let all these comedian niggas know. He ain't got no list. Who are you? Right? We get in there, do the show. There go bald head. There you go. Famous thing. Yeah. Everybody's like, yo, yeah. Like, I went completely ape shit with the nigga outside. Like, nigga, they finna lock my ass up because I'm about to throw you off this platform. You both going down to these railroad tracks. Do you hear what I'm saying? So I was so mad. They was like, we're going to take a picture. The police was like, yo, man, I don't even want no money. And then bald head people told on him. The bald head sister say, oh, us not getting paid for this. I look. What you say, bald head? He said, come in, man. My sister. And we offered him a piece of the percentage. He was guaranteed. I said, hold on, nigga. And he supposed to be one of the guys. I said, yeah. And I let him come to Chicago and open up for me. And Mary let him go to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then he left Sunday to go do his show. So I don't have no respect for the nigga. I don't have no respect for the nigga. None of them. So it's almost like I'm used to niggas, huh?
Question for both of y'all.
What?
With y'all being beasts like y'all being, and y'all know the ins and outs of this game is real fucking bullshit. How do y'all stay like, what are y'all doing to stay, I guess, 2 steps in front of everybody else? I guess you could say.
Go ahead, bald head. I already spoke. I'll go later.
I don't feel like losing. I done been in this shit. I actually got in this shit from a dare from my brother that passed, and I also got in it because 2 of my friends kept telling me to get in it. And it's like, you know how a nigga vouch for you?
Right.
And then you turn around and do some bullshit. See, at one point in time, Deion Cole had no faith in me. And it was understandable because of what I used to do. That nigga told me, man, I ain't really think you was gonna be you gonna be on that bullshit. You gonna get in here and get your name up, then you gonna go back selling dope, out of gang banging and shooting up shit. He said you gotta be doing comedy and do comedy. So I just set my mind, and all my mind was already said when I got locked up, not to lose. No matter what these niggas don't do, I gotta do. And I always got somebody in my corner to tell me, because I really wasn't making too much money doing comedy when you knew. So I started selling my own DVDs. I went on the road with Dion and Leon one time. I had a shoebox full of DVDs and I sold them motherfuckers for $5. I think we was in Ben Harbor, Michigan. The thing that made me know I got to keep doing this is because they had a fucking radio DJ hosting. And this nigga brought me up in front of a smoke-filled 600 people thug-ass room. Yeah, his comedian, he finna do comedy. His name is Big Head. I gave the DJ, I always got love for the DJ. I gave the DJ $20. I said, bring me up to this. Turn that shit up loud, because I'm finna bring myself the fuck out. And I walked halfway on stage and turned my back to everybody and told the DJ, and I brought him up because I'm a host, so I know how to bring motherfuckers up. Right. I brought that energy way up and went out there and smashed it and didn't get that motherfucking nigga the mic back. After I got through, I brought Leon up. When Leon got up, I brought Dion up. The nigga was the radio and the promoter named JD, fuck with me right now to this day. He said, you the only motherfucker that I know that took a show from a nigga. He said, I've never seen that. I said, I took some dope spots from some niggas too, so I could take a show. But this nigga was not finna bring me up with no dry ass bullshit. So I said, you got to be a different force.
Right.
I have to be a different force, and I didn't have nobody to promote for me. I knew a lot of places. Let me go on and promote my motherfucking self.
Right.
If I promote myself, I'm not gonna lose. And I got a flyer, and I tell the motherfucking graphic, make my picture bigger than everybody else. Niggas at first thought I was trying to be arrogant, but I'm like, no, I'm giving the motherfucker this flyer. Hey, this is my comedy show. Come check me out. These people don't know you. So you got to be, this nigga got to be real confident to be out there passing out flyers with him on. Let me see what he about. It was either free to get in, $10, $5. But I built all that shit up. So if I done built all that up, sidekick, I got to keep pushing. I can't stop.
I hear you. Grady.
Answer me the question again.
What is it? How you stay 2 steps ahead? Like what keeps basically that hunger for it or that fire for it? Because I know it's show business and the word is business. So it's a lot of bullshit out there. Like I said, a lot of people been hold ball head down just for the simple fact of scared of being ball head. A lot of people I see firsthand, you've been held down. I saw it clearly. I say shit about it. I mean, I felt it. It's the game, but like, what keeps you 2 steps? What keeps you like, fuck that?
Well, first of all, I'm glad you acknowledged it. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times you told no already, right? So it's already difficult because when you call my name, when Sidekick say, give it up for Ray Grady, boom, you by yourself anyway. So who gives a shit about these niggas? So I always I don't give a fuck about you. If I take your bitch, I just took your bitch. Who cares? You fragile anyway. If your niggas be like, hey man, we can't hang with you because nigga, you sip on straws. It don't matter no way. You know what I'm saying? So when I know that the product that I got is great, it's not that I'm not for everybody because you know me, Kick. Yeah. Ballhead he's starting to know the little shit, but he don't know like what you would know. Like I'm not gonna really play with the brand. I'm like, niggas say, well, why you name it Alpha Male? Because you not one. And it's a need for us. That's why. So Alpha Male doesn't mean tough. Alpha Male means being a father, nigga. You know what I'm saying? All of us get on
a man
and leave our kids to go with some fucking strangers and then say, all right, now we got these little petty ass crumbs. Let's go back and then take care of babies. And that's it, right? So when I came up with the idea to move to Atlanta, move to New York, moved out here, move to, live in a fucking hotel, sleep on my cousin's couch, move to the hotel, then say, okay, I'm gonna live in Santa Monica. And when niggas, you live in Santa Monica, it's like, well, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck about you. It's like a motherfucker, everybody got opinion. Who gives a shit about your opinion? Did you buy a ticket? Did you buy these hats that I got? And I'm sitting there, I got about 80 hats over there that I just designed myself. Just go and call my man, like, look, let me come through, Papa. Let's come in and play with the colors real quick. No problem. I ain't got to buy a dozen. I ain't got to buy 36. I buy one. Well,
matter of fact,
so
I'm glad you said that.
So the crazy shit was this. Niggas already not going to like you.
Right.
They already not going to like you because you sitting there talking you alpha shit. You know how long it took me to wear this motherfucker on my own body? Alpha Male been out since 2010. 2018, I started even really wearing my shit. Really 2019. 2019, I started wearing my own shit because I didn't have the belief in wearing the merch because I didn't feel like I was worthy. So when you start feeling you worthy, I usually take my props. I don't let you tell me, Grady dope. I done already told you I was. That's the problem. And then I stood on it. So they were like, well, you arrogant or you cocky or no, you don't know the difference between being confident. See, what happens is when they say, hey man, you arrogant. No, nigga. You want me to let you have my moment to humble me because you don't like what's being presented in front of you.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, I'm gonna take your bitch anyway, because that ain't yours no way. You know what I'm saying? So taking your bitch means she laughing at the show. That's what that means. Okay? It don't mean I don't want to date this fucking skeezer. I'm not gonna buy her a bowl of hen chicken meat. I'm not taking up for mashed potato shopping. I'm not gonna feed the bitch. Is she gonna buy this merch? Is she gonna tell her girl? You know what I'm saying? So I think
she gonna make you buy for her.
Real shit. So when I did it, I remember when the promoters, let me tell you something, Kick. I told the Elliott brothers about the motherfucking Miracle Theater. I told them, let's leave the union. We sold out the Comedy Union, right? The first time we do the tour. I told them, hey man, Spike, hey Elliott brothers, come on, let's do a joint venture. Let's go. Because I said, my vision is bigger than yours. Let me show you how to do it, because I do it. Okay? Niggas is comfortable being in that little box. I ain't no box nigga. I'm an out of box nigga. True. Right? We can bring the box with us. So if they say, hey man, in 4 years, where you gonna be? Alpha Male Tour gonna be doing the landmarks across the country. 1,000, 15, 2,500, 3,000 seaters. That is enough. That is enough. If we got 1,000 niggas in each motherfucking market, each motherfucking city, we decent. That's the goal. So when I told him let's go to the Miracle, he say, I don't know. I got to cut ties with you because you're going to get in the fucking way. And one thing I don't do out here in Sidekick, you know me, I don't waste time with niggas. So that's why I'm like, I don't give a fuck. So you already not applaud my shit. No way. You just waiting for me to pop and be like, man, I was already there for Grady. Right on. But you stand over there and pay for your $75 ticket. Okay? All right. Love everybody. You know, get the fuck out of here. That's why I did it, bro. That's why I did it. So let's tell everybody, Sidekick, what's your handles, man? Thank you for coming out here for, we appreciate it. You got to be here, nigga, on Alpha Male Mondays, nigga. Talk to the people.
Yo, you can reach me at your favorite DJ's favorite DJ, your favorite DJ's favorite DJ, all one word, on IG, Facebook, all of it. Black Planet, all that shit. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Gotcha. Bald head.
I'm on Instagram, comedian Baldhead Phillips. YouTube, my podcast is Baldheads Podcast. We'll be starting back up this Wednesday.
Check it out.
Had to get a motherfucker. I had to get my studio and all that together. So please check it out. Go subscribe on YouTube. And also, if you are in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, I will be there once a month moving the Comedy Over Depression show. And it will be off the chain. 2 comics, feature and a headliner, once a month with me hosting.
Dope.
Crazy shit. It's always crazy.
People you already know.
Wait a minute. I forgot.
Go ahead.
Chocolate Sunday every Sunday on Zoom. We do that every Sunday, 7 p.m.
They do Zoom now? Okay.
Yeah, we do Zoom now. Matter of fact, I'm going to get you on there, boy. And then starting on the 24th, we got Wind Me Down Kick on Zoom. Chocolate Sunday DJ Sidekick. It's conversation, wine, easy music, jazz, relaxation. Make it happen.
And y'all already know, man, this the squad here. Salute to Larry Lancaster. Salute to Antoine Scott. Salute to Turner, Tiff, Baldhead, Sidekick. I'm your boy, Ray Grady. If you are interested in the Alpha Male merch, hit my Cash App, $ Ray Grady 9 for your Alpha Male hat, for your lids. You go to my Instagram at Grady Comedy. Go ahead and pick out your hat that you want. If you want to do a special order, hit me on the Cash App. We can talk about it, whatever. Facebook, Ray Grady. Please, subscribe to Alpha Nation on YouTube. It's growing. I'm having a good time with it. Have a lot of dope guests that I bring out, and these is just off of, I don't have no booking. I'm the booker. I call them niggas that they be like, all right, let's go do Grady shit. And that's what we do. But yeah, like, share, subscribe it. Always remember, sharing is free. So if you like the video, when y'all see my videos or Baldhead videos or Kick videos,
share
the motherfucker.
And y'all can also hit my Cash App. I need some gas because I got an Uber tomorrow. Little gas.
Yo, man.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Little gas.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
I appreciate everybody in the chat room. Love y'all, man. And we'll see y'all next Monday. We out of here.
Peace out.
Salute.